So, welcome to the frustrating rant video about the publishing experience which I had. When I opted for the Bookleaf publishing house, I was very confused. I was very like I was there was so much of doubts in my life that I don't know if I could trust that publishing house, if it's gonna be published. I don't know, like, if what if it's a scam or something, what if they delay and delay and delay. There's so many things going on. Then I talked to my sister, like, she works in a publishing house herself. She told me that Bookleaf is a good, genuine publishing house, you could trust it. And I was like, thank God, okay, fine. And the package I bought was the bestseller breakthrough, which prioritize your book publishing and like make it quick. So my book got published in 20 days around, and I was very happy. I got the email, I got a publishing manager, and everything. It was going very smooth. And but the thing which was kind of irritating and frustrating was that my book only got live on 2 platforms in India, which was Amazon and Flipkart. Only 2. And Bookleaf and like its own site in which the ebook was available. So only 3 platforms. And I was like, but in that package it clearly mentioned that it would be available on Barnes and Noble and like Google Play Books, Kindle, and like 55 other platforms, whatever it was promised. And I was like, what about that? Like, okay, if I have to do promotion of my book on via Reels, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, then like my audience is not just national, it's not just people of India, it's also international. And what would I give, what would I provide them, like what link would I provide them for them to buy the book if it's not available internationally? And if you're like, and then I kept like emailing them like continuously over and over, like tell me about when it's going to be live internationally, when, and like it was very frustrating. And all they replied back was like, sorry, we apologize, soon, it'll be soon, this, that. And then there's this delivery charge on my book, which is 55 rupees, which is 85 rupees, and then like internationally is different. I, as a person, I would pay 100, like I would buy a 100 rupee thing, but I won't spend 30 rupees on delivery charge. Like, that's me, and that's the mentality of most of the people. So that delivery charge is like, people won't buy the book if the book have delivery charges. Like, okay, if you're not a Prime member or whatever, the delivery charge, I understand it. I'm not a very like hyped up or like a popular writer, whatever. If my book has delivery charge on it, despite being a Prime member or whatever, on every platform except the ebooks, then people wouldn't buy it. Like, delivery charge are such a turn off. 1 or 2 weeks after publishing, the book got live, my book went out of stock on Flipkart. It was only available on Amazon and ebook on the Bookleaf publishing site. And I was like, what, why? Like, you cannot just go, book cannot just go, how can the book go out of stock? Like, there was some glitch. I continuously emailed them, like, fix that problem, fix that issue, and it finally got fixed like 2 weeks later, which was irritating, like, of course. And like, if it was print on demand publishing, like publishing house would only print the book when there's a demand. So how can book go out of stock when it's a print on demand thing? Like, yeah, there was maybe a technical glitch, but you should have fixed it earlier. My book was still not live on, it's still not live on like Kindle and other ebook stores, like Google Play Store and stuff. After around a month of publishing, I was so irritated and I was so angry that I like emailed them very rudely that I am never gonna recommend Bookleaf to anyone. Like, this is totally not acceptable, and you have like 5 days to update me, get the work done, and yeah, whatever. So, and then finally I got the email that okay, international listing takes time and whatever. And there was also this ad campaign which I got no detail of. They told me that there's gonna be this 10-day ad campaign in that breakthrough package which I bought, but I didn't got any update on it, even though after continuously asking that give me an update, what's an update, when you're gonna do that ad. And when I did that, when I sent that rude email, then I finally got the updates, the Excel sheets of the sale and whatever. But still it's not available on Kindle and like Google Play Books. But they assured me that it would be live there soon, but I don't know. I think I have to still write another email for that. And the updates on the sales of book, the sales report is still under update. That whole site is under update. I don't know how many books are sold. Like, still, like, that's one thing. So you have to, okay, one thing, Bookleaf is a good publishing house. It does, but it's actually slow. It doesn't do your work on time, which is kind of, you need to be transparent with your customer. You need to fulfill your job on time, and like, you want your customer to be happy, you know, with your work. This is what you do. At least update them. If, like, updating your customer is very important, they would understand it. Like, if it's taking time, if you're like not able to do it on time, whatever, but you have to update. You have to apologize on time. I would still recommend it, because it is genuine, it does the work, but it's just slow and it's kind of frustrating. So you can go for Bookleaf publishing if you have patience. Yeah, that's what I would say. I have added the link of my book in below in the description. You can check it, like, you can buy it if you want. I would really appreciate if you would do that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.